Okay, so I am just baffled by the fact that supposedly the next Naruto chapter was supposed to show up on Wednesday, like it does every week, and it doesn't. And it's Monday now, actually an hour away from Tuesday, and I just read the chapter. Didn't even know it was there. I went to mangareader.net every day for like 4 days, 3 days, whatever, and it just wasn't there. And I see a Soya 7 Mage review, and I'm checking it out, and I'm like, okay, I don't remember this chapter. So I don't know. I went to mangahere.net or .com, whatever, and I'm seeing the chapter, and my response was, what the fuck? So yeah, I just read the chapter, so hopefully this doesn't happen again. But yeah, it wasn't a bad chapter. It was a flashback chapter, as I predicted from the previous one, and as I suspected, it would be of Kabuto joining forces with Orochimaru. He approached Kabuto and was basically like, do you want to know why your mom tried to kill you? Follow me. So Kabuto does so into his secret lab, and it's pretty damn detailed. There's scrolls and jars and scalpels and all kinds of shit. And supposedly he had that lab for Kabuto. Of course we know that because Kabuto joins forces with him. And at one point, Orochimaru basically tells him that they were spies en route, and basically they knew too much. He said himself that information at times can be more powerful or more useful than jutsu. Yes, actually it can. Information is, it's what people kill for. It's what people kidnap, torture, and then kill you afterwards for. It's very important, and it's top priority. So, Root basically tried to take him out by having them kill each other, and they basically told Kabuto's mom, I guess if you will, that Kabuto was basically a spy for whoever, basically needed to be killed and blah blah blah. And supposedly the real Kabuto, is what they told told her, was basically trying to get money for the institute that he grew up in by joining Root and blah blah blah. Basically, they try to get them to kill each other, and we saw what happened last chapter. And basically, Kabuto basically says, so you were basically sent to kill whoever survived. And Orochimaru basically confirms it, but he becomes a little smart ass about it, like, oh, no, I see you understand, blah, blah, blah. Kabuto attacks him with his, his traditional medical palm thing, that chakra blade, and Orochimaru appears to be dead, but we all know he's not, and of course he sheds his skin, so to speak, and a new Orochimaru comes right out the old one's mouth, which is pretty cool. And yeah, Kabuto's like, the fuck? So Kabuto joins forces with Orochimaru, and you get to see previous members of Orochimaru's group who had died, like the Sound Four, like Kimimaro and Jugo being operated on, Sasuke, Karin, and Suigetsu, and you see Kabuto, experimenting on something. I'm not sure what there's like this liquid dropping into this jar. I'm not quite sure what it is. I think it's DNA research. I think it may have something to do with the curse mark. I'm not quite sure, but that was that. And that's basically how the chapter ends. It wasn't a bad chapter. It wasn't a good chapter. It was okay. Hopefully the flashbacks will stop after this, or maybe one more. There'll probably be another one, but hopefully the next chapter will be better. So that's my review, and yeah, I'll see you guys next week, I guess.